I remember being very fearful of the pain of birth with my first pregnancy, but then I joined a prenatal yoga class with a doula, and the stretches, poses, and techniques that I learned, the moms who were due before me started having these beautiful positive birth experiences, and then I went on to have a positive birth experience. I didn't even think to ask for pain medication or an epidural, and after I went home and thought about it, it really became my passion to share this knowledge. Now I have heard thousands of positive birth stories of moms who have done my videos here on the channel, and it truly makes such a difference to prepare our bodies. So we're going to be preparing for your positive birth experience today. We are going to be using a birth ball. This is safe during any trimester, but especially beneficial during third trimester. Let's start with some gentle side stretches. We can make some room underneath our ribs here, really balloon out through your side body. Exhale, pull your baby in. Come on up, switching to the other side. Big reach. Exhale, up one more time on each side. Last one. Good. We can start taking some hip circles. This should feel really good. Let's go the other way. Let's find our way up on top of our ball again. We're going to do some pelvic tilts. So we can imagine that our pelvis is a bowl of water, and we're going to tip the bowl back, tucking our tailbone under, and then tip it forward, anterior pelvic tilt. Tucking under, tipping forward. Little exhale as you tuck under. Let's find a neutral spine, and we can go side to side. Good, coming back up again. Let's just open up through our chest. Thumbs can point up and back, and clasping your hands round out. Releasing your chin down. Open up one more time, looking up slightly. Exhale, rounding out. Feeling a nice stretch between your shoulder blades. You can wiggle back and forth if it feels good. Releasing out. I'm going to take my ball to the end of the mat here, sit on it, and we can roll down. So your upper body is supported now. We can bring our glutes down and then thrust up, squeezing your glutes at the top. Good. Release down, exhale, squeezing your glutes. Continue with your own breath. On the next one, let's hold at the top, and we can do little pulses here. Good, releasing down, and we can roll ourselves back up safely, using your hands to help push yourself back up. We're gonna lift our knee as well as practice our core breath. So let's breathe 360 degrees into our ribs, pushing out your side and back ribs especially, and then on an exhale, hug your baby in, shrink your belly, and lift one of your legs up. Good. Releasing down. Let's switch to the other side. Big inhale, expanding through your ribs. Exhale, lift that knee up. Moving with your breath. This core breath is especially helpful for preparing for pushing, strengthening those deep inner core muscles. Shoulders stay relaxed. Good. One more on the other side. We can come up to standing and pick up our ball now. We're going to raise it overhead on an exhale. And we can tilt over, lifting the ball up to the top corner of the room. And then on an exhale, use your obliques, pull your baby in, come on up. Good. Inhale, reach, exhale, come on up. Moving with your own breath. Last one. Good. We're going to move into our squats. You can either do this holding the ball in front of you, or you can place the ball on a wall and squat with your back against the ball that's on the wall. We're going to squat down, really sticking your glutes out, keeping your chest high, and then come up again. Exhale, pulling your baby on the way up. Inhale down, exhale up. Good. On the next one, hold down. Let's pulse here. Pulling in your baby, relaxing your shoulders. Amazing, come on up. Let's shake it out. We're gonna do a modification of a deadlift here. So we're going to bend our knees slightly, hinge at the hips, sending our glutes back as we lower the ball straight down to the ground, and then coming up again. Using your glutes and your hamstrings, ensuring not to round out through your lower back at all. Let's do one more. Good. We're gonna turn our feet to the right, and you can place your ball underneath your right leg. We're gonna open up for warrior two. So back foot is perpendicular. Let's open our arms up to the side, relax our shoulders down our back, and then soft gaze out over your right fingers. Taking some steady breaths here, opening up through your groin. Right knee is pressing towards the back of the room. Beautiful. Let's come on up. We can switch, placing the ball now under your left thigh here, setting up your feet. Warrior two, finding your breath. We can come out of the pose. We can keep the ball on the ground. Let's take our legs wide apart. We're gonna come into our sumo squat here. And you wanna have the feeling that your feet are dragging towards each other, activating your adductors. And let's pulse here again. Chest is nice and open, shoulders are relaxed. Spreading your feet on the floor. Good, let's come on up. Take a breath. Let's do that one more time. Squatting down. Using your thighs, using your glutes. Amazing work. Let's grab a quick sip of water. We can bring our ball in front of us now on our knees. And let's bring our elbows on top and we can just stretch underneath our armpits here. You can relax your head on the ball. And make sure that you're not collapsing your ribs out here, but keeping some stability in your back. If it feels good to bend your hands back towards your shoulders, you can. Gently releasing. We can walk the ball out, move it to one side, really get a nice stretch under your ribs. Rolling the ball over to the other side. And let's bring it back in. We're going to practice some hip circles now. Going both ways. Good. Let's take one hand and place it on the ball. On the other hand, we're going to bring up behind our head, and then we're going to lift our elbow, rotating just through your chest, and then you can reach through for some thoracic rotation. Exhale as you reach through. Inhale up. Good, let's switch to the other side. Good. We can roll the ball out a little bit here and extend your opposite leg that you have hand on the ball, and then we'll lift it up, lower it down. Good. Not dropping through your back at all. Let's do 5 more. Last one. Good. We can switch to the other side. And lifting 10 times. Two more. Good, releasing down. Let's roll our ball in. We can take one leg forward and then shifting our hips forward, moving into a kneeling lunge position. Let's rock back and forth. This is also great to do during labor when your baby is mid-pelvis. You're trying to get things going. Good, let's just release into that lunge now. So you can either stay here, or if you wanted to stretch your quad, you can bend your back knee, bringing your hand to your foot, feeling a gentle stretch here. Slowly releasing. Let's shift to the other side. Starting with gentle rocks. Releasing into your lunge. You can slightly feel your tailbone tuck under, and feel free to either relax here or bend your back leg. Wherever you are, breathe. Relaxing through your pelvic floor, relaxing your face and your jaw. Our jaw and our pelvic floor are connected, so when we're in labor, we want to practice relaxing our face and our jaw. Good. If your back leg is up, gently release. And roll our ball back in. Let's release our chest over top of the ball. And we're going to practice our internal rotation. So let's keep our knees hip width apart, and then we're going to practice bringing our ankles out for internal rotation, bringing them back in again. Good. Out and in. You can keep going. This is excellent for the pushing phase of labor. So when you feel the urge to push or bear down, you can open up the outlet of your pelvis to move baby out by moving into internal rotation. Good. If you wanted to practice another time, you could also grab a booty band or a strap and then use the extra resistance to move into your internal rotation. Let's do one more. Good. And we can come sit on top of our ball again. Let's take our knees wide apart, stretching through our groin. We can drop one shoulder in. Good, switching to the other side. Gentle pressure just above your knee. And we can come over and place our forearm on our thigh. And let's do some gentle arm circles here. This should feel really good. And bring your shoulder into it. Good, let's stretch over to the side, ballooning out. Exhale up. Let's come over to our left. Nice arm circles. Side stretch. Almost as if your ribs are being pulled towards the opposite side of the room. Exhale up. We can bring our knees a little bit closer together and our hands just above. And let's round out, tucking your chin. And then open up through your chest. You can slightly pull on your knees if that feels good. Exhale, round out. Inhale, lifting through your chest. Good. Coming back to a neutral spine. We're going to move into figure four on the ball if you wanted to hold onto a wall, or you can also just do figure four on the ground if you're feeling unsteady. We can find our balance. Cross one leg over, release your knee towards the ground, relax through your pelvic floor, relax your shoulders, relax your face and your jaw. For a deeper stretch, you can also put gentle pressure just above the knee, keeping your top foot flexed. Good, release. Let's switch to the other side. This is great for preventing or relieving sciatica. Slowly bringing that other foot down. Let's do some hip circles, really moving through the pelvis. Going the other way. You are going to do amazing for your upcoming birth. You are preparing your body and your mind. I will also link to my complete guide on how to reduce and cope with pain during labor in the description box below. I will also link to my whole pregnancy workout playlist there. There's over 200 videos in it, and my birth education playlist there.